Hi, I'm Billie Beene here with another chapter in the Nunatayet series. This is Book 1, The Five Palms of Why, Chapter 3, The Vermin. So we find some new characters on Sea Lion Island in the land of the beaver, in Tall Bear Mountain in Icy Cave. Two shadows are tracking a tribe member, Jajilla Lantani. The two cousins, the shadows, Mohandi Dusky and Blake Dusky, are looking for their tribesman, Jajilla Lantani. Now, Jajilla Lantani is a lioness tracker. She has a small L on the left side of her, about mid-ear. She's usually when she's working, she works with typically a male wolf, and he would have a W. They have different tracking abilities. So her tracking ability is that she can mentally remote view the prey or the person she's tracking and latch onto them a spirit tracking marker on the person, and then she can see where they are and she's drawn to them to track them. She's also has the lioness ability to strike when she finally comes in touch with him. Okay, so the shadows have tracked her down to a cave in a mountain, and they are in a place where they're suspecting there are vermin. Vermin is a name for off-world creatures. Vermin that come from other dimensions, other planets, stars, and a place called Kumayan. We'll talk about Kumayan in future chapters. Okay. So the vermin are reptilian. They're reptilian. They're about 8 feet tall, or 2.4 meters. And this tribe is called the Lizards, and they live in the second heaven above Nunatayet. And they come to Nunatayet to kidnap breeders, human women, that they sell them to other places as slaves. They experiment on them. Some they use for reproduction. They can also sell human men, especially to shades who like to steal the soul out of human men, which leaves them like clones. Okay. Jajilla awakened, laying on her right side, hogtied. Dark bruises covered her body. Thirst dried her mouth. She thanked Why is the creator god of Nunatayet, that she was alert enough to keep her eyes closed. She heard a fire crackling and loud snorts. She smelled lizards. The smell is something you never forget. She felt lizard saliva falling onto her body. Survival kicked in. She cracked her eyes, squinting in the smoke. A giant bat was being hoisted onto a roasting rack. Ben Julie July, senior Anuki trapper, said, "We have 50. That's enough. We traveled with the sun." His lizard crew, 10 in all, moved with purpose to cook, break camp, and ready their craft for flight. Their transport held an Anuki flight crew of 3, human cargo of 20, so 3 trips to off-planet craft. Jajila kept her eyes closed, strained against the ties, and prayed to why. The shadows also awakened hog-tied. The lizards didn't realize they had invisible weapons that twanged to their DNA and blood. Awakened, they pulled their knives, cut their ties, and freed Jajila. The shadows stabbed the lizards with 12-inch knives up to the hilt. Jajila pounced behind the necks of 3 lizards she took down. Her spring-loaded claws ripped out their throats. It was good, they all thought, Jajila and the shadows, that a spring of water offered a place to clean. They needed to clean their knives themselves. The 3 of them then they killed the 11 lizards in about 20 minutes. They freed the other 47 prisoners. And then they contacted Nunatayet's for intel to come and take charge of the site. The dead lizards, their earth transport, and then to make their way up to take out their larger craft that was off planet. Jajila Lantani, tall, sleek, tawny-haired, said, "I think Y and my tribe, the Amori, in the land of the jaguar, and my tribe brothers, the shadows." So, I'll see you soon with chapter 4.